ओके हेलो। चालू हो गया है। चलो बढ़िया।
Lady, will he on stage today? It's already this late. Why isn't he here yet? It's already this late. Why isn't he here yet? It's already this late. Why isn't he here yet? It's already this late. Why isn't he here yet?
पहले डेली से कर और मैच कर like dailies.
Welcome to the... Thank you for complete... Welcome to the...
नीड मेरे को थोड़ा I need to interact with my chat. minimize and put it this side. Okay, now back to this.
Come no closer. Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
One down! Score! Sure!
Stay clear!
How could this be?
What a joke! Pick up the pace.
ये भी तो काम करेगा मेरा क्रायो नहीं कुछ काम का नहीं है ये तो गंदा
Take a break. Come no Life goes on. Orders given. Orders received.
Here, boy! Sure!
Animal Tech 60. How tiresome.
How
Come on, keep up.
फ्लावर पे लग रहा है ये स्कारलेट का गॉबलेट है कुछ काम करना है सेंट्स अटैक का है पर सब स्टेट अच्छे नहीं है ये डबल डिफेंस वाला क्यों मार करता है एनर्जी और क्रिट रेट ही तो दे रहा है कौन सा बड़ा काम कर रहा है भाई क्यों
Come no closer. Guys, opening box of Adepti-Trix.
Score! Sure!
Animal hypostasis. Impossible.
How could this
A spot of tea time entertainment. How tiresome. Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
एनी मोर डैमेज गॉबलेट चाहिए तो सही पर सबस्टेट अच्छे नहीं है इस सेट पे एनी मोर डैमेज अच्छा है अपकमिंग है तो मेरे लेने
Come no closer. Orders given. Orders received.
one down? Dog eats off!
Stand clear! Impossible.
How could this be?
What a joke! How tiresome. Come on, keep up.
अटैक नहीं ये क्या है सर्कुलेट पे ये लगा है क्रिट रेट विद अटैक एंड एनर्जी चलेगा चलेगा अटैक एंड एनर्जी क्रिट रेट ओके नाइस इसमें अभी तक एक फ्लावर भी अच्छा नहीं मिला यार आर्टिफैक्ट सेंट्स में एनर्जी एनर्जी क्रिटिकल अटैक नाइस चलेगा सर्कुलेट में ये ठीक है पर एनर्जी देता कम चलेगा एनर्जी क्रिट डैमेज एनर्जी क्रिट रेट डबल डैमेज और डिफेंस की जगह डबल क्रिट और एक एनर्जी भी दे दूंगा वल्ला वल्ला हो जाती ये सही है इसमें एचपी लॉस अटैक डिफेंस एचपी जियो क्रायो नो अटैक ना एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क क्यों है? कुछ दे रहे हैं तो बात करो।
This amount goes back home.
ये कैसे कूल करते हैं? क्या बात। ये कलर पहली बार देखा है।
And this is for the Rokot to buy my medicine.
चल है ना। सार बहुत पता क्या है? हाँ सार बहुत ये वाला है मेरे पास जो वाइट कलर है। अभी आया वो कहाँ गया? ये वाला था ना ब्लैक। सही है ये क्या? तो दे देना कुछ।
Now I just need to find enough for gun maintenance. Let's see what.
इस पे जाना है। रुके हुए यहाँ पे लेकिन किल डैमेज चेक करता है यार।
Wheel of life. Swirl, work too! Opening box of a death tricks. Take a break. Come on, keep up. A spot of tea time entertainment. Guys.
One down! It's dog doggy dog!
Animo hypostasis emulation!
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
How tiresome. Let's test my hypothesis. Take a break.
Wheel of life.
Sigori, back!
Orders given, orders received.
How tiresome.
Go.
It's doggy dog! Got it!
Opening box of Adepti.
Stay clear. Take a break. What a joke. How tiresome.
Transfixed. Off we go. Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh?
Suffer the wrath of...
Overruled. Let's light it up. Everybody stand. Show no mercy.
Keep lolling. Keep walking.
Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare. Bring it. Ha! Teamwork is dreamwork. Get to work.
Suffer the wrath of...
आर्टिफैक्ट्स सीट लाली के एलिमेंट्री मास्टरी नाइस
Life goes on.
One down! Sigori, back!
Come on, keep up.
Wheel of life. Orders given, orders received.
Bullseye! It's doggy dog!
Enhanced Animo Module 75. How tiresome. Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment. Come on, keep up.
Rise.
Here, boy!
Opening box of Adepti.
Absorption test.
Transfixed.
Cleanse you, your sins!
Let's light it up.
Road to redemption!
Yeah. Ha! Sha! Sha! Sha!
The road to redemption!
I'm sorry.
मर गई
Life goes on.
How tiresome.
One down! It's doggy dog!
Animo testing secret. Take a break. How tiresome.
Wheel of life. Orders given. Orders received.
Animal hypostasis emulation! Let's test my hypothesis. Take a break.
Life goes on.
Come on, keep up! Animal Tech 63. How tiresome.
Overrule. Bring it.
The unholy dross!
Show no mercy!
The unholy dross!
Wanted my full attention.
Lost, be gone!
Lolly, eats Papa! Everybody stand back!
This is where you
One more sin upon your soul! Lies within you!
overrule. Bring it.
Your salvation!
Teamwork is true! You two! Time to end them!
Unholy dross!
Ow, ow,
The road to redemption!
वाला शील्ड पहली वाली में ही यूनाइट वगैरह
Rise.
Dog eat dog!
Whirl! Mark 2!
One down! Here, boy!
Sacred name. Fortune preserve.
A spot of tea time entertainment! Come on, keep up! How tiresome.
Go.
Absorption test! Take a break. Let's light it up! Fulfill our pact!
Road to redemption!
Yeah! Get to work!
Burn this barren wasteland! The unholy dross!
I'm going in! Should have stayed inside. Fulfill our pact! Lolly, eat Papa!
Overrule. Bring it.
It wasn't a fight! Your salvation!
Show no mercy!
Righteous retribution!
Everlasting as the moon. Transfix.
One more sin upon your soul! The road to redemption! The unholy dross!
ओह शिट। बहुत गंदी लगी।
Faster?
Doggy dog!
Enhanced Animo Module 75! Come on, keep up!
Take a break? Rise. Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
Absorption test! What a joke! Come on, keep up!
Late band!
A lost lamb. The unholy dross. The road to redemption.
Gotta be strong!
साला बार बार मार दे रहा है। शील्ड इसकी इतनी बड़ी है।
Go.
Doggy dog!
Animal hypostasis emulation! How tiresome. Come on, keep up!
Bullseye! Shit! Shigori, back!
Orders given. Orders received.
Stand clear! Animal technique! Ha! Let's test my hypothesis.
Take a break?
How tired.
Rise.
Stand clear! A spot of... Get to work!
The unholy dross. Burn this barren wasteland.
Gotta be strong!
यार
Let the blind see.
Go.
One down! Here, boy!
Swirl! Mark 2! Animal Tech 60...
Take a break?
How tiresome.
Wheel of life.
Bullseye! Shigori, back!
Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
What a joke! Come on!
It's Doggy Dog!
Absorption test! Ha!
your sins.
Show no mercy!
Burn this barren wasteland.
Yeah! Sha!
Burn the unholy dross.
Sha! Sha! Ha! Sha! Gotta be strong.
The unholy dross.
When brave names echo! Let's light it up! Everybody stick! Overruled! Fulfill our path! Suffer the wrath! This is where transfix this shall not be my fate.
Ah. Fire damage na normal. विशल के बेसिक अटैक से इसको तोड़
Rise.
One down! Cigar! Back!
Sacred name. Fortune preserve.
Enhanced Animo Module 75! How tiresome. A spot of tea time entertainment.
Wheel of life.
Good! Here, boy!
Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
Animo Hypostasis Emulation! Come on, keep up! How tiresome. Let's test my hypothesis. Come on, keep up!
Cigar! Back! One down!
Stay clear!
It's doggy dog! Good!
Orders given. Orders received.
Enhanced Animo Module 75! Take a break. How tiresome. What a joke. Overruled. I'm going in! Vengeance! Wings of Darkness! Justice will prevail! Final!
Pitiful. Laid bare.
By royal decree, teamwork is dreamwork!
Drop your weapons! My turn. Everlasting as the moon! Overruled!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Shadow Raven! Stop right there! Hands where I can see them!
Witness my rise. Laid bare.
सारा ये टाइपिंग सोच जा रही
Rise.
यस मैं यहीं पे स्टार्टिंग इतनी दूर वो स्पॉन हो रहे हैं
Go.
Here, boy! Bullseye!
Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
Swirl! Mark 2! Absorb!
Take a break.
Come on! Keep up! A spot of tea time entertainment!
Life goes on.
It's dog eat dog!
Orders given. Orders received.
Animal hypostasis emulation!
Take a break.
What a joke! How tiresome.
Wheel of life.
Sigari! Fetch! One down!
Sacred name. Fortune preserve.
Absorption test!
Take a break. Go. Faster? Okay, fat orders given. Orders received.
Let's test my hypothesis.
It's dog eat dog! Bullseye!
Enhanced Animal Module 75! Come on, keep up! How tiresome.
Transfix!
Huh? Off we go! Teamwork is dreamwork! Wings of Darkness! Final one!
Pitiful. Overruled.
Everybody stand back! Let's... Odds revealed!
Go on. This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Huh? Teamwork is true! Shadow Raven! Stop right there!
Overruled.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! By royal decree! Final warning!
हार्ले मर गई डिफेंस बढ़ा लेते हैं इस गेम में
Here, boy! One down!
Absorption test! Come on, keep up! What a joke!
Take a break. Life goes on.
It's dog eat dog! Gun it!
Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
Animal hypostasis emulation! How tiresome. A spot of tea time entertainment!
अरे यार
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Swirl, Mark 2!
Bullseye! Here, boy!
Come on, keep up! What a joke! Take a break?
Laid bare.
Adventure time! I'm going in!
As you wish, mate.
Justice will prevail!
Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Oz, reveal by... Drop your weapons! Hands right! Adventure time! I'm going in! Midnight, then! Stop right there!
Commendable. This is where you fall.
Let's light it up! By royal decree! Justice will prevail! Drop your weapon!
एक सेकंड से रह गया था
Wheel of life.
Come on, keep up!
One down! It's dog eat dog!
Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
Stay clear! How tiresome.
Here, boy!
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Animal Tech 60. Come on, keep up! A spot of tea time entertainment. How tiresome. Take a break.
Life goes on.
Bullseye!
Enhanced animal modules. Ha! Everybody stand back!
Burn this barren wasteland. The unholy dross. One more sin upon your soul. Sin must
Laid bare.
I'm going in! Shadow Raven, Let Night,
I need
hands where I can see them! Drop your weapons! Stop right
your
there!
atonement. Has barely begun.
Transfixed.
Everybody stand back! Oz, reveal thyself!
To redemption. One more sin upon your soul.
Witness my rise. Laid bare.
Let's light it up! By royal final warning!
So we're doing this the hard way.
Sigori, fetch!
Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
Absorption test! How tiresome. take a break? What a joke!
Watch this! Here, boy!
Sacred name. Fortune preserve.
Animal Tech 63. How tiresome. Come on, keep up. Let's test my hypothesis.
Rise.
Stay clear.
Opening box of Adepti-Trix.
Sigori, back!
Absorption. Swirl. Mark. Teamwork is true. Midnight fantastic. Stop right there. Overrule. Everybody stand back. Final warning.
Laid bare.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
As you wish, me.
Drop your weapon.
Overrule.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh? Final warning.
Everlasting as the moon.
मेरे को तो अभी वो भी करना है। Reward available to play. collect over. यहाँ ट्रेन में कौन सा रिवॉर्ड
Add Astra.
Ad Astra Abyssal.
इसका तो नहीं पता देने लगेगा शायद।
Pretty good haul.
Imaginarium Theaters.
It is as the stars foretold.
यार ये वाला चला जाएगा तो कोई बात नहीं। इसका ये बना
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
The night is cold. Stars.
Decided by destiny. And never star goes out. Tja. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Quiet
Playing a unique game. क्या बात है इतनी रात को लाइव? हाँ मैं रोज ही तो लाइव रहता हूँ रोज। कल भी मैं 3 बजे तक नहीं 2 बजे तक लाइव था। उनकी एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहा। अच्छा 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 करो करो।
Shine down!
Here. The night is cold. Don't be scared.
Let me scribe. Fate is upon you. Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Magical lamp! My guiding stars. Stars.
Shadows of fate, decided by destiny. Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
Here's the good. Not now. Don't be scared.
Delved into destiny. Fate is upon you. Now you shall perish.
अर्ली स्टेज में ठीक है। सिंग शूट नहीं चाहिए क्योंकि मुझे हारले की नोट निकाल ली है। मैं इसके साथ ही जाऊंगा। अभी मेरे पास टीम है फ्लिंट्स Select one random. Select one character at random. If you successfully complete this act,
Anyone need a coach?
मेरे पास जाते हैं ट्राई करते हैं। इस फ्लिंट्स डोरी ये तो मस्ट है। और यलान यलान हाँ यलान हाइड्रो ग्लेचर है।
Gotcha. Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Being done.
Things are about to get dicey.
Go claw! Here is the good!
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Game's up. Game's over.
You on this!
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Ricochet. I take this. One random character cast. Cast join the principal cast, but after completing this combat, no more alternate cast join them. आर्ले की चल नाइस ओके मैंने लिया चल एक और भी आ गया one of the selectable event will be replaced with the one random character join the वैसे भी मेरे को नहीं मिल रहा है नाइस ये भी आ गया जिसको मैं आराम से कर लेता हूँ बॉस आएगा इस घर का बॉस आएगा ना तो उसके बाद
For justice.
Say hello.
Midnight Phantasma! Stop right there!
wish, mate.
You asked for it!
Tell me what you see.
Free.
Midnight, Bandit! Drop your weapons!
Time to say hello. Not too far now.
अच्छा वार लेकिन वो थी जल्दी जल्दी मार दिया तो टाइम रिड्यूस हो गया मिस्ट्री जैसे इफेक्ट ट्रिगर कैरेक्टर सिलेक्शन पे मिस्ट्री चेस companion invite event required for it to be fantastic obviously when choosing a mystery chess event you can मिलेगा फटाफट कंपेनियन निकाल लूंगा ये तो अपनी अब 70 से कितना हो गया 50 होगा ना 70 हो जाएगा तो अभी क्या है यूज करके खत्म करते हैं While electrosurge is active creator that follows the active character firing free. While it is created, they randomly uses one of the following attack every 2
Down to business.
Go! You're free now. Farewell.
Midnight Phantasmical.
Time to say hello.
Stop right there! Odds reveal...
Lay to bear. Tell me what you see.
Free.
Drop your weapons!
As you wish. Feel my flame. Let's get down to business. Going somewhere? Okay.
Overrule!
Time to say hello. Not too far now.
Stop right there! By royal decree! I'm never late.
Watch and learn. These old bones have still got it.
Witness the power of Gua. Well, get to work. You two. Time to have a lifetime. Never start this.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down. There is no escape.
No, my sword. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Fulfill our pact. Login, eat Papa. No, my sword. Let me read your verse. Get to work.
Now you shall perish. We have a lifetime to perfect it.
Fearless. Into the void.
हो जाता।
Come on then, show me what you got.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gua. Fulfill our pact. Login, eat Papa.
You have a lifetime to perfect it. Shine down.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Get to work. Suffer the wrath of...
Stay focused or taste the pain.
No, my sword. Witness the power of Gua. Fulfill our pact. You two. Touch. Fearless. Into the void. me help you out. I hear you've got a job for me.
Life goes on. Orders given. Orders received. Take a break.
No turning back! Controlled breathing! Let's... Charge! Flash! Lights out! Judgment! Quick as a flash! On my... Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Quiver! Yeah! Punishment! Controlled breathing! Start the clock! Too strong! Oof! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! 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 Charge! Headbutt! Kapow! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah! Yeah! You can't run! Lights out! Step aside! Let's... It's justice o'clock! Headbutt! Yeah! Hi! Yeah! Yeah! Storm the front! Shiver! Start the... Charge! Yeah! Punishment! Fall first! On my mark! Yeah! Kapow! It's justice o'clock! Headbutt! Yeah! Yeah! Again! Lights out! Yeah! Faster! Stronger! Let's... Hero incoming! Yeah! Yeah! Heads up! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Flash! You can't run!
साले दूर भाग जाते हैं यार।
Punishment! Quick as a flash! Start the clock! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Charge! Oof! Kapow! Strike! Shiver! You can't run! Form first! On my mark! Charge! Yeah! Yeah! Smash now! Quiver! Punishment! Yeah! Controlled breathing! Start the... Headbutt! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Oof! Hero incoming! Yeah! 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 Charge! Yeah! Oof! Yeah! Volcano Kapow! Headbutt! the front. Lights out. Controlled breathing. Let's... It's justice o'clock. Yeah! Yeah! Headbutt! Yeah! Quiver! You can't run! Punishment! On my mark! Backward! Right! Charge! Yeah! Boost! Yeah! No turning back! Lights out! Quick as a flash! Start the... Here are we coming! Yeah! Yeah! Charge! Hi! Yeah! Strike! You can't run! Punishment! On my mark! Yeah! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Storm the front! Lights out! Yeah! Controlled breathing! Let's move! Boost! Yeah! Here are we coming! Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! No turning back! Punishment! Judgment! Faster! Stronger! Start the clock! Boost! Now! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Here are we coming! Glory to the shogun! Shiver! Controlled breathing! Let's move! Yeah! Yeah! Here are we coming!
इनकी बहन की टांग सालों की।
Storm the front! Punishment! You can't run! Quick as a flash! On my mark! Yeah! Hi! No turning back! Shiver! Controlled breathing! Let's move! Headbutt! Look out below!
एक सेकंड, एक मिली सेकंड वेट करो।
Glory to the Shogun! Shiver! Judgment! Control breathing! On my mark! Yeah! Hero incoming! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! No turning back! Punishment! You can't run! Step aside! Start the... It's justice o'clock! Headbutt! Flash! Faster! Stronger! Let's... It's justice o'clock! Heads up! It's justice o'clock! It's justice o'clock!
यार इतने हिलने हैं यार।
Glory to the Shogun! Punishment! Judgment! Control breathing! Start the... Strike! Oof! Hero incoming! Hero incoming! Heads up! Storm the front! Shiver! Quick as a flash! On my mark! Charge! Heads up! It's justice o'clock! Charge! Flash! Lights out! You can't run! Control breathing! Start the clock! Oof! Heads up! Too strong! Hero incoming! No turning back! Punishment! Faster! Stronger! Let's... Hero incoming! Storm the front! Lights out! You can't run! Quick as a flash! On my mark! Oof! Heads up! Charge! Hero incoming! Quiver! Punishment! Faster! Stronger! Let's move! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Let's... Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Headbutt! Yeah! Off to the breather! Lights out! Judgment! It's justice o'clock! Your enemy coming! Boost! A dash of frost! Shiver! Quick as a flash! Let's headbutt! Your enemy coming!
Will we be gone long?
Dog eat dog! One down!
How tiresome. Let's test my hypothesis. Come on, keep up. Take a break. How tiresome. What a joke. Come on, keep up.
Journey ends here, Lord of Sand.
Stand with me.
Your
Strike.
sacrifice is ready.
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. Be silent.
Your coming was foretold. Where the eternal oasis.
Close your eyes.
Lord of Sand.
Dust.
Your sacrifice is ready.
Flame, a moonlit night for all. Dissipate. Out of my way. Glory to the Shogun.
Your coming
Be
was
silent.
foretold. Where the
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your
Close your
sacrifice is
eyes.
ready.
To dust.
your coming was foretold.
I'm
Where the eternal oasis.
I'll settle this. The bond is strong. Storm the front.
Observe.
Your journey ends
To
here,
dust.
Lord of Sand.
Your coming was foretold.
Night falls.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Dissipate. Lightning. Cherub quiver. Glory to the Shogun.
Be silent.
Your coming was
Beware the creatures of
foretold.
the night.
अरे यार नाटक करेंगे यार
The pleasure is all mine.
All right, let's head off.
Off to the... Time to shine! Yoo-hoo! Show no mercy! Deep lolling! Deep pop! Goose on the loose!
Silence! Be sanctified. Bow your head.
A dash of frost! Let my name echo in song! Get to work!
Settle down.
A little amuse bouche! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! A burst of flavor! Show no mercy! You two!
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Settle down. Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
Let my name echo in song! I'll settle this! Waiting, a moonlit night for all!
Silence. The tides beckon.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide! Stand with me! Converge!
Bow your head. Silence. Be sanctified.
Let my name echo in song! Our bond is strong! Lightning? Surge! A new moon rises!
Settle down. Bow your head.
Time to shine! Shower me with a dash of frosting! Goose on the loose!
The tides beckon. Silence!
Let my name echo in song!
Settle down. the mighty be humbled. Silence!
Let the world collide! A little amuse-bouche. At first, quick.
Settle down! Be sanctified.
दिक्कत आ रही है।
Attack! Time to shine! Strike a pop, goose on the loose! Fulfill our pact! Eat Lolly, eat Papa!
Silence! The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Let the world collide! Off to the freezer! Show no mercy! Pinnacle of excellence!
Silence! Be sanctified. Settle down!
Time to shine! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath! Let the world collide! At first, flavor. Get to work. Eat Lolly, eat Papa. Get
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled. Silence!
a dash of frosting. Let my name echo in song. Stop that! Fulfill our pact. You two. Tut! The pinnacle of excellence.
Be sanctified.
A little elusive. Let the world collide. Show no mercy. Eat Lolly, eat Pop. A burst of flavor.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath. Goose on the loose. Time to shine. Shower me with praise.
Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head.
Off to the freezer. Let my name echo in song. Get to work. A burst of flavor.
Silence. Be sanctified. beckon. Bow your head.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come up! Login! It's Papa! At first, the flavor!
Settle down. Be sanctified.
A little elusive! Yoo-hoo! Show no mercy! Adaptive frosted! Time to shine! Strike a pose! Fulfill our pact! Oh, you two! Tight! Goose on the loose!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble. Silence!
Let my name echo in song! Showing a little elusive! Lolling! It's Papa! At first, the flavor!
Settle down. The tides beckon. Silence!
Off to the freezer! Time to shine! Get to work!
Settle down!
कम पड़ रही है यार उस पे
Adaptive rock! Let my name echo in song! Fulfill our pact! Pinnacle of excellence!
Let the mighty be humble! Bow your head.
Time to shine! At first, the flavor!
Silence! The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come on! Get to work! Off to the freezer! The pinnacle of excellence!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble. Silence.
A little of this! Let my name echo in song! Show no mercy! At first, the flavor!
Settle down. The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Off to the freezer! Let the world collide! Get to work! Goose on the loose!
Settle down. Be sanctified. The tides beckon.
A dash of frosting! Time to shine! Shower me with praise! A burst of flavor!
Silence! Be sanctified. Settle down.
क्या नाट
Up to the breeze! Let my name echo in song! The pinnacle of excellence!
Silence! The tides beckon. Bow your head.
A dash of... Time to shine! Yoo-hoo! Fulfill our pact! A burst of flavor!
Silence! Let the mighty be humble. Settle down.
Up to the breather! Let my name echo in song! Get to work! The pinnacle of excellence!
Silence. Be sanctified.
A dash of... Let the world collide! Fulfill our pact! A burst of flavor!
Settle down. The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Time to shine! Strike a pose! Get to work! Goose on the loose!
Settle down.
How tiresome.
Why isn't he here yet? Lady Violet's up on stage today? It's already this late. Why isn't he here yet? Lady Violet's up on stage today?
Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these endless meetings?
It's already this late. Why isn't he here yet? It's up on stage today? It's already this late. Why isn't he here yet? It's up on stage today?
I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
It's already this late. Why isn't he here yet? Up on stage today? It's already this late. Why isn't he here yet?
Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these endless meetings?
Where am I? It's so dark in here, and I feel kind of dizzy. Am I Huh? What was that noise?
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection.
I'm alive? What just happened?
No time for questions. Quick, over here. Turn on the switch. We need to bring back the light. All right, we're safe. The spirit just now is called Night Prayer. The light subdues her, but she'll attack without a second thought in the dark. Sort of. I know it's hard, but you can't let this place go dark, or she'll kill you again. Yep. Luckily, I was here to resurrect you. Otherwise, that'd have been a real bummer.
A bit more than a bummer, I'd say. Wait, so you have the ability to resurrect people?
Sure I do. I'm your guardian spirit after all. I specialize in soul recall. Oh, it's nice to meet you, by the way.
Thanks. It's nice to meet you too.
All right, there's no time to waste. The black mist is already catching up. We need to avoid it at Night Prayer at all costs. Come on, let's go. We need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark. If we bring the light back, Night Prayer won't be able to get to us. Sweet, sweet right! It's back! Now that's a sight for sore eyes. Shh! It's Night Prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you. Look out! The next switch is over there. No, Night Prayer is here too. This can't be the only path. Let's head up there and take a look. The switch is just up ahead. Hurry! It's too dark. We're not gonna make it. Come on, faster! Traveler! I won't let you die like this. Not on my watch.
Even though it's not permanent, dying is definitely not a pleasant experience.
Great. You're back.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Time for you to get out of here. Quick, before the light runs out.
What about you? You're not coming with me?
I can't. I've already been used up. A guardian spirit's skills are finite. I can only resurrect someone so many times. I might not look any different, but my essence has been exhausted. Now, I will slowly start to fade away. I can go no further. The black mist is where I belong. It's okay.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Because it wouldn't have changed anything. That knowledge would have just burdened you. And a guardian spirit's role is to protect.
But...
Go. Now, before it's too late. I already hear Night Prayer approaching.
What do you need, sir? How could this happen?
Well, I guess there's no need to inspect the body.
Wasn't supposed to happen. You lied to us, didn't you, Chuganov? You've been lying from the start.
Take a long, hard look at yourself before you go around accusing other people. I suspected you on day one, Lelik, and now look where we are. by some strange coincidence, you've never been targeted. You just happen to have survived this long? No, you should be the prime suspect. And you, little hunter, ever so content with staying on the sidelines. Yet you were the one who stopped us from leaving from the start! Why are you trying to keep us here?
Now you're just lashing out indiscriminately. That's either a sign of anxiety or a guilty conscience. Where was all this passion and bravado before? Decided to fight until the bitter end. Is that it?
Is that a threat? Fine, bring it on. You think I'm afraid to die after all this? You want to kill me? Go ahead. I'd like to see you try.
After all the trauma of the past few days, everyone's been pushed to the breaking point. Valeria and Mitya aren't here anymore. Someone else needs to step up and take charge. But first, I need to think this through. Considering everyone left, who's the most likely candidate for the deceased? Of those who remain, the only person we've never met before is Tonya. There is room to doubt her true identity. People are easily misled by first impressions. Now that I think about it, Child Sister was in fact a label I imposed on her due to my own assumptions. But Mr. Chuganov vouched for Tonya's identity yesterday, with basically no other possibilities left. Could it be? Tonya, how's Tusser been lately?
Tusser?
Your brother Ajax must have mentioned me in his letters home, right? Did he say anything about a blonde traveler?
No. And my brother's name is Razik, not Ajax.
Oh.
Chuganov, looks like it's your turn to do some explaining. Yesterday, you said you could vouch for Tonya. Why did you give us a false testimony?
I knew you were behind this, Chuganov. You've been lying through your teeth from the start. Everything about you is fake. Down to the wife and daughter you're always talking about. You were at that night when I infiltrated your place as Lelik. I noticed you were home alone. Didn't think much of it at the time. Just thought everyone else was out. But thinking back on it now, that doesn't seem very likely. My guess is, you live alone, don't you?
Even that was a lie? But why would he lie about having a family?
Oh! Curses! Oh! Why is there no end to this blasted snowstorm? If it would just stop! If it would just stop.
I think I remember now. I know how I ended up here. It feels like a distant memory. But at the same time, it's just like it was yesterday. The reason I'm always coughing is because I got sick with frostbite. The locals usually call it the snow cough. It's not a very common illness. It's partly genetic and partly caused by the cold climate, but it can be fatal. They sent me to the hospital as soon as they found out I had it. And I spent so long lying there in that hospital bed. After a while, I felt myself growing weaker and weaker. Nothing seemed to be working anymore. Neither the treatment that the doctors were giving me, nor the medicine my brother was brewing from frost fairy flower leaves. So one day, I told my brother that I wanted him to take me outside for once, so things could be like they used to, just for one day. I wanted to meet loads of friends, experience new things. He agreed. He snuck me out of the hospital, and we escaped. We got to the theater, bought tickets, and went inside. Oh, it was all so exciting. I remember the show very clearly. It was amazing. But I found myself getting sleepier and sleepier.
Oh, Tonya.
When I woke up, I couldn't find my brother anywhere, so I guessed he'd already left. But there's no way he'd leave me behind. So I decided to stay here and wait for him. At the time, I figured he'd probably gone to brew some more medicine for me. I was planning to chew him out for abandoning me when he got back.
Tonya, it sounds like by then you'd already...
Yeah, I know. I understand now. Dead, aren't I? This cough and the feeling weak, it's probably just my body's memory. After all of that, it turns out I can't blame my brother after all. I was the one who abandoned him. I'm sorry, everyone. I realized this much too late. It seems like death skewed my perception. And now I've dragged you all into this mess.
Your name probably isn't even Tonya, is it? Didn't that ever strike you as odd over the last few days?
Well, when I was little, my brother and I read a storybook, and Tonya is the name of one of the characters. When we escaped from the hospital, our family and the hospital security were looking everywhere for us. So when you first approached me and said my brother had sent you, and called me Tonya, I thought he must have chosen a fake name that only the two of us would know. Because he was afraid of getting caught. Now, it seems like that was just wishful thinking.
At least your memory of death isn't painful. That is a small comfort. Now it's your turn, Chuganov. Talk to us. I believe no lie is ever told without a reason.
You're right. I was lying. I happen to know that the Harbinger child and his sister Tonya managed to get tickets, so I lied to you and pretended I knew them. And yes, I was lying about my family too. The truth of the matter is, I lost them a long time ago. I just refused to accept reality. And now I've spent the second half of my life living a lie. I'm a joke. My daughter's name was Iskra. And before you ask, yes, Iskra, as in Iskra Manufacturing Plant. She also died from the snow cough. She was just 6 years old. If she were still alive today, she'd be around the same age as little Tonya here. After Iskra passed, my wife couldn't bear to face those memories either. So she chose to start a new life without me. One day when I came home from work and saw the empty room, I felt like I couldn't breathe. Subconsciously, I started to imagine that they were still there. I soon discovered that this was the only thing that made me feel any better, so I just embraced the delusion.
Nothing more than a pathetic means of escapism, I know. But at least it's not a crime. So explain your false testimony then.
The night before last, when I was chatting with Tonya, she mentioned that her brother would brew medicine for her from frost fairy flower leaves. Combined with her various symptoms, I suddenly understood everything, including the fact that she was deceased. The snow cough used to be an incurable illness. I would pick frost fairy flower leaves to brew medicine for Iskra too. It took hours and hours on the stove. But the year after my daughter passed away, the jester of the Fatui announced that a cure for frost blight, also known as the snow cough, had finally been developed. It turned out that all previous treatments were completely ineffective. No better than random concoctions. That was the final straw for me. I just couldn't take it anymore. Just one more year. One more year, and everything would have been okay. So, more than anyone, I know full well that in this day and age, no one in their right mind would still be using frost flower leaves to brew medicine for the snow cough. Poor Miss Tonya, therefore. had to have been from an era when snow cough was still a terminal illness.
So, you projected your daughter onto her? Even though you knew she was one of the dead?
That doesn't make any sense. You knew she was already dead. What did you hope to achieve by protecting her?
I just don't believe in your crackpot theories. Nor do I approve of your actions. How can you just declare a living person dead and throw them out into that snowstorm? Mitia's gone. My good buddy Shram's gone. And now it's Tonya's turn, isn't it? The others I can make my peace with, but little Miss Tonya, here she is, standing right in front of us, alive and breathing, and fighting her own battles. Yet you're quite happy to say she's dead? I just want her to live. Once this snowstorm is over, the very moment it stops, I'm going to march out that door and find someone who can fetch the very best medicine for her snow. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you cast her out into the snowstorm before I have the chance to cure her. Not again. Not this time. Not when the cure is right within our grasp. I'd never be able to forgive myself.
Mr. Chuganov, stop. I can't let you do this.
Tone.
By the sounds of it, you've known I was dead since the night before last, right? I really liked Mr. Valeri, Mr. Mitya, and Miss Vodyanitsa. And now they're all dead because I'm not happy about that. The reality is, you've been trying to fight your own demons through me. But all you've really done is trap me inside your delusion along with you.
No! Listen to me. I want to save you. I do!
Well, at this point, I'm quite sure that I'm dead. I don't need to be saved. The time, despite all the bad things that kept happening, I got to meet so many interesting people and spend so many days and nights by your side. Since the day I escaped that hospital until now, this has been an adventure I never even dared to dream of. I'm very fond of you all. If it were only possible, I'd trade my soul to bring back the ones who died. If it meant things didn't have to end like this. And that's why I'm not fond of you at all, Mr. Chuganov.
I'm sorry.
It's them that you owe an apology to, sir. Not me. Well then, I suppose this is it. It's time for my adventure to end. I've caused enough trouble.
You're leaving already? It's still early. Don't you want to stay a little longer?
No thank you. Oh, and by the way, my name is Patashka. It was nice meeting you all. Feels strange that we're only being properly introduced now that it's time to say goodbye.
Tashka.
What are you doing, Chuganov? Are you crazy?
Let me leave. I can't keep lying to myself anymore.
In your dreams. Don't think you're getting off that easy when you had a hand in the deaths of so many people. The Fatui have honed quite an array of enhanced interrogation techniques since they were founded. Once we're out of here, Lelik will personally give you a taste of every last one. I think we should leave. I doubt this snowstorm is ever going to stop. For all we know, this storm might have destroyed all of SNEZHNAYA by now. Maybe even the whole world.
Wait, we finally solved the mystery of the haunted theater today. Maybe let's at least try to enjoy tonight?
Fair enough. I don't particularly feel like dying in Chuganov's company anyway.
And yet you won't let me die first.
Hey, Shuganov, on a serious note, if we do make it out of here, you should close down that factory of yours. A lot of people are freezing thanks to you.
Is this really the time to be discussing my factory? All right, fine. I'll shut it down. Doesn't matter to me anymore.
Am I hearing things? Or was that a knock at the door? There it is again. But I don't understand. The snowstorm hasn't stopped, has it?
Should we open the door?
Is this it? Is this nightmare finally over? If the last few days are anything to go by, I probably shouldn't be getting my hopes up. Whatever lies beyond that door at this moment. It could be something even more terrifying than everything we've been through so far.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
How are you doing? Feeling any better?
Much better, thanks. Whew, it is so good to have you guys here. I was a little worried that the theater would be empty by the time I got back. Let me see. Tonya and Vodyanitsa are missing, which means... Vodyanitsa died last night. And then you discovered that Tonya was the other dead person. Am I right?
Not Tonya. Pitashka.
First, tell us how you made it back here. Given the conditions outside, no one should be able to return alive.
You're right. The thing that got me back safely was... a song. I heard someone singing. After walking into the snowstorm, my mind grew hazy. I don't know how long I walked through the storm before my mind completely slipped away. Then, suddenly, I heard the sound of singing. The voice instantly brought me back to my senses, and I regained consciousness. So I followed the voice, searching for the source of the singing. I searched and searched, until finally, just a few moments ago, there was the entrance to the theater, right in front of me.
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it has more of a ceremonial purpose for our people. It's not meant for the stage. It means something like, "May those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night, so that we might be reunited once more."
That must have been Vodyanitsa's Requiem. Who knew it actually worked?
That song is meant to guide the souls of the dead. Mitya, that must mean that you...
Huh. No kidding. Seemed like I guessed right then. This is what I've been so desperate to tell you about. When I first stepped out of the theater, I was still quite lucid. My memory of it is still pretty intact. I remember the outside world being completely different than what I'd expected. It was like this was a world where only the snowstorm existed. There wasn't a trace of any humans or buildings ever having been there. I don't know how else to describe it, except to say that it just didn't seem like the real world. And as for the Requiem, if I was guided here by Vodyanitsa's song, it can only mean that I must already be dead. And this is my soul, not my body. But I didn't experience a clear moment of death while I was out there. Nor do I feel any different now than before I walked into the snowstorm.
You don't seem any different to me either. In fact, this is something I've been wondering about for a while now. If souls aren't physical, shouldn't they lack tangible form? Both Shram and Pitashka were clearly deceased, and yet their souls didn't look or feel like ghosts at all. They were visible, tangible, no different than you or me.
This raises a truly terrible thought. Is that really what Mitya is suggesting? The Requiem calls to the souls of the dead. This is proof. Dreams can't explain everything. And this isn't. Mitya's soul was summoned back by the Requiem, confirming that he is indeed already dead. And yet, he looks no different from us. Of course. If even the long-deceased like Mr. Schramm can blend in with us undetected, then maybe we've all been dead from the very start. And all of us are now souls wandering the theater.
Yes. I think that this is probably the afterlife.
What did you say?
You heard me. We died in the theater. All of us did. But due to an obstruction in the theater's ley lines, our souls are trapped here, while an endless, infinite snowstorm rages outside. It's ironic, really. All that time, we were working so hard to figure out who the deceased among us were, when the truth was, we were all deceased. The only difference being some of us died more recently than others. Do you remember that note, "Death is near"? Seems like we misunderstood what it meant after all. Death was nearer than we wanted to think all along. The note simply meant that all of us were already dead.
So all our attempts to survive, our search for the deceased...
Hard to say. At the very least, we helped 2 lost souls find clarity and go to where they belong. The presence of those 2 is probably what caused our souls to be drawn in by the ley lines. In which case, the deaths we've awoken to over the past few days were just souls returning to the ley lines for good.
If what you're saying is true, doesn't that make us the lost souls now? Huh, no wonder. This afternoon, when I was moving Vodyanitsa's body, I noticed that the other bodies in the room hadn't decayed one bit after all these days.
That's further proof that those aren't physical bodies at all, but merely our shells here in the afterlife.
Am I really dead? This doesn't feel real to me at all. No. That's impossible. This cannot be how it all ends.
I still find it hard to believe that all of us are dead. How exactly did we die in the real world? None of us have any memories of dying, right?
Not even knowing how we died is preposterous. Good grief! Surely there has to be some reason.
Exactly. It's hard to rest in peace when you don't even know how you died. It gave me lots to think about as I strode out into the snowstorm. I racked my brains trying to remember the cause of my death, the exact moment I died, the root of all of this, right up until my consciousness faded. Wait. Hold on. Right before I lost consciousness, I think I saw something. I can't remember. And I think I lost my notebook and pen.
Mitya, your hand. Is that blood on your fingers?
Huh? You're right. There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dried. When did that happen? What the? I guess this was what I saw. I must have desperately drawn it in my own blood right before losing consciousness. What's wrong? Do you recognize the symbol?
It's Renova, the ruler of death.
Huh?
Alosha, do you still remember that SNEZHNAYAN folktale you told me about? It was about the Grim Reaper. When someone's about to die, he appears as an incarnation of someone familiar. to guide their soul into the afterlife. And as soon as you recognize his face, your life is over.
I heard a similar tale when I was little. You think the Grim Reaper in this story refers to the ruler of death you mentioned?
That's right. In which case, death is near could also mean that the Grim Reaper is here disguised in a familiar form.
Death, the deceased, and the Grim Reaper? So it's a triple entendre. When I first saw this note, I thought it contradicted the investigation report. But now it seems like that was the whole intention.
So the Grim Reaper deliberately misled us. Then, we started suspecting each other and searched for the deceased while they hid in plain sight.
By that logic, the one person most likely to be the Grim Reaper incarnate is... Identifying the Grim Reaper is a major decision to make. I should think it over carefully. Identifying the Grim Reaper is a... No doubt about it. It's Alosha. Looking back at how everyone has acted over the past few days, Alosha is most likely the Grim Reaper lurking among us. Is it you, Alosha? You were the first to discover the investigation report, and you had plenty of time to slip the note inside to mislead us.
So? Surely you can't suspect me based on that alone. What if someone else found the investigation report first, slipped the note inside, and then put it back without telling anyone?
There's no denying it. The note could easily have been slipped in much earlier than it was discovered.
That's not all. I've also noticed that although on the surface, Valeri, Mitya, and sometimes I were the ones taking charge of the situation, looking back now, even though you didn't say much, you were always subtly guiding everyone from the sidelines.
What do you mean?
You were the one who emphasized how dangerous it was outside and insisted we all stay here. It was also you who suggested that we all sleep in the same place. And earlier today, you tried to convince Patashka to stay. I don't understand why, but it was out of character.
So, you didn't understand my intentions, and now you're assuming the worst. Seems pretty unreasonable if you ask me.
He still won't admit it. Fine. Let's see how he responds to the most damning evidence of all.
The biggest question I have right now is, if the Grim Reaper is impersonating Alosha, then where's the real Alosha? When did they switch?
That's right. This was the moment. Right at the start. Before any victims had even emerged, Alosha was switched with the Ruler of Death while everyone's guard was still down. When all this began, right after the performance ended and the snowstorm began to pick up, no one suspected anything unusual. We just assumed we were snowed in. It wasn't until we discovered the bodies the morning after that we realized something out of the ordinary was going on. But it's clear now that the oddities actually started earlier than that, when Dimov walked into the snowstorm and never came back.
Right. So Mr. Dimov was the first victim, not Sobolova and Torgov.
And if we pinpoint that moment as the beginning of this incident, then one thing becomes clear. Alosha, you are the only person who walked into the snowstorm and came back without the help of Vodyanitsa's Requiem.
More precisely, Alosha never came back at all. The one who came back was the Grim Reaper.
Not bad. Well, since you've backed me into a corner, I suppose there's no point in keeping up the act anymore.
Alosha?
You're the Grim Reaper?
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death. Before being wiped out for good, you identified the two deceased, and even sensed my presence. A commendable achievement. Far beyond what I expected.
I heard you can ferry souls. Those deaths each night. Were they your doing?
Your initial conclusion was correct. Due to the existence of the two deceased, the ley lines yearned to reclaim those long-lost souls. Every night they devoured an equal number of souls to fill the void. This required no intervention from me. Though, of course, ferrying souls is indeed my authority. Here, take a look.
What are you doing?
That takes care of today's two. Don't get so worked up. You are already dead, and your souls must return to the ley lines.
I know we're already dead. You murdered us, didn't you?
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, I need not resort to such laborious methods as murder. You simply met the criteria to trigger my curse of death.
I know about the curse of immortality. So there's another death-related curse too? You cursed us? When? And why would you do such a thing?
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come, and what form it will take. But few people ask why. If you must have an answer, know that death comes simply because one's time has come.
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. By all rights, you shouldn't even be allowed to speak with me. Those angels from the past are to blame for their reckless renovation of the ley lines here. It's made my work on this occasion infuriatingly complicated.
Work? So trapping us here, making us watch our friends die, that's just another day at work for you?
You clearly have a lot of questions. Fine. As a reward for your remarkable accomplishments over the past few days, I shall answer a few of your inquiries, provided they aren't too unreasonable. After the physical body dies, the soul must return to the ley lines for that person's death to be considered complete. My work encompasses the entire process of death, including, naturally, the guiding of souls into the ley lines, with which you are now so familiar. You must also be rather familiar with Natlan's Night Kingdom, I presume? It was I who supported the creation of the Night Kingdom. It provided a convenient means of guiding the souls of Natlan. Here, too, the ley lines connected to the theater underwent some modifications. The angels hoped to make them capable of accommodating the souls of some special creations. But this actually hindered their ability to accept ordinary souls to some degree. This effect manifested itself after you died from the curse in the theater, leaving you stranded in the afterlife, unable to achieve a complete death. But if souls who die from the curse of death fail to return to the ley lines within a short window of time, they will miss their chance for good. Then, they will remain forever suspended between life and death, no longer subject to the authorities of either.
So if you don't resolve this matter soon, and see all our souls return to the ley lines before long, we'll escape your control.
Mitya is sharp. This must be what Renova was worried might happen, and the reason she got involved to begin with. But if you have the authority to guide souls, why didn't you just show yourself and get it over with? Why hide among us in the form of Alosha?
You seek to understand the mind of a god. Very well. I'll tell you. This is a theater, and I decided I wanted to watch a show about death. That's why I encouraged you to take the events to the stage. I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There. Are you happy with my answer?
Can't say I am.
Really? But it fits the stereotypes you humans have about gods.
Just moments ago, you were complaining about how infuriatingly complicated your work here has been. Work is work, I get it. There are times when it's a huge pain, but you just have to get it done, right?
That's a rather unique perspective for a human. You are in fact correct. There is a pain point in this case. Due to the obstruction in the theater's ley lines, there is a hard limit on the number of souls they can receive each day, making it impossible for me to ferry all your souls at once. Revealing my identity too soon would inevitably have led to futile resistance, and there was a risk that any souls who chose to run would disappear. Then there was the issue of the 2 lost souls you called the deceased. The way you resolved that quandary was all part of my design.
That's what I don't understand. If all of us were souls of the dead, what made their presence among us special?
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines, exploiting the issues created by the angel civilization to resist being drawn in. Centuries of obsession accumulated during this process. You may think of this obsession as the resentment of the dead, and in this quantity, it was a bomb that could have detonated at any moment. It reached the point where I could not afford to leave it unchecked. But the only way to fix it was to help them acknowledge their own deaths, make peace with their regrets, and willingly walk into the snowstorm. Only then, with my guidance, could they finally return to the ley lines. Otherwise, you would not like to know what the consequences would have been.
I vaguely remember seeing Batashka, but in the most terrifying form. Was that in a dream? Is that what would have become of her if she hadn't returned to the ley lines?
I see your dreams brought you many revelations. So you see, death in fact grants wisdom to mortals. Souls connect to all things in the world and see the chain of cause and effect between them. It's nothing unusual. Anyway, giving psychological counseling to lost souls is not my strong suit. That is more of an angel's role. It was something I could not resolve directly using my authority, so I decided it was easier to leave the bomb defusal to you. Meanwhile, of course, their presence caused the souls of other members of your party to return to the ley lines each night. From where I stand, that was killing 2 birds with 1 stone. As both issues slowly resolved one another without me having to lift a finger, all I had to do was stay close by and keep the situation under control. Then use my authority to wrap things up at the end. And, of course, while I was at it, I thoroughly enjoyed watching this drama, dealing with death from a mortal perspective, play out on the stage.
Sounds like you had it all figured out, Grim Reaper. I just did the math. You said there's a hard limit to the number of souls the ley lines here can receive each day. It's 2, isn't it?
That much is obvious, even to a fool.
It's time to review this whole affair. If the ley lines can only take in 2 people per day, I need to go over the deaths from these past few days again. Looking back now, none of us had the faintest idea at the time. From the moment that staff member named Dimov walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun. Alosha was the second to walk into the snowstorm after Dimov to investigate. During this process, the ruler of death assumed his identity, making him one of the victims. During our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm. The ley lines devoured Torgov and Sobolova on the first night. At the time, we thought this might be a murder case connected to Lelik. Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same. The deaths of Kulish and Rampana caused everyone to stop suspecting Lelik. Unexplainable phenomena occurred one after another, leading Mitya to suspect that we were caught up in a supernatural event. Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased. Mr. Schramm realized he was the deceased and walked into the snowstorm to return to the ley lines of his own accord. It turns out there really was a dead person among us. No, let me go over this again. Thought it was all over, but Mr. Valeri's death was a rude awakening for everyone. The ley lines consumed him during the night regardless. A lot happened today. Mr. Valeri's death led us to discover the connection between the number of deceased and the number of victims during the night. The fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself. As it happened, Patashka filled the void left by Mitya's return from the ley lines by walking into the snowstorm this morning. The girl I thought was child sister Tonya turned out to be another of the theater's deceased. Vodyanitsa was swallowed by the ley lines in her sleep, but the requiem she sang before falling asleep was quite a game changer. Come to think of it, Patashka was about to walk into the snowstorm at that time, and Renova, unaware that Mitya would return, was concerned that her soul would overflow from the ley lines. That's, looking back, I suppose that was an early slip-up on her part. No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. In fact, everyone was already dead by the time we took the photo. And in the days since, we've experienced many more partings in the afterlife. Now, only Mitya and I remain. And the true culprit behind everything still stands before us. In Mitya's eyes, I see the same anger and frustration that I feel. That covers everything. It's all clear now.
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it? The Traveler and I are still standing here, safe and sound.
The Water Imp's song threw things off a little, but it is of no consequence. The ley lines have already anchored your soul, and the first ray of light tomorrow morning will take you back. I, meanwhile, need to review my attitude towards the Water Imp race.
So the reunion in the night that Vodyanitsa mentioned, I suppose that was never meant to be a permanent reunion.
That just leaves you, traveler. My power only allows me to temporarily separate your soul from your body. The ley lines of Tevat would not accept you, and your soul is firmly anchored to your body by your will. For a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules, your death can only be brought through the most violent of means, such as directly destroying either your body or soul. I have no interest in involving myself with Descenders. For now. Although, this may change if Asmodee remains missing, or you insist on interfering with our affairs.
One last question then. All our struggles and sacrifices here, they were meaningless from the very beginning, weren't they?
Death abides no reason. Besides, what you call sacrifice is merely a concept created by humanity. To me, it is nothing more than a self-indulgent charade in the face of death. Mere mortals fantasizing that their actions could reclaim something from my grasp. A truly laughable idea.
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change it. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
How are you holding up, Odette?
What happened to me?
How much do you remember?
What do you mean? Is the performance over? I can't seem to recall what happened.
Has Odette already forgotten? Mitya?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I spaced out there for a second. Remind me who you are?
Don't you remember anything?
Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like we guessed right. Just like me when Odette found me at the Armory Palace. For some reason, everyone killed by the Ruler of Death eventually came back to life. Just with one catch. They forgot what happened while they were dead.
Odette and the others have already forgotten everything. Why were you able to remember this time?
Could this be the reason? You said this is the Ruler of Death's symbol, right?
I don't see anything there.
You don't? Huh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I carved this into my hand in the afterlife, so it's not visible in the physical world. Does that mean I carved this symbol into my soul? What an unsettling thought. Still, at least I get to remember what happened. I suppose it's a blessing in disguise. What about you, though? The Ruler of Death mentioned that you're a descender? Is that why you can remember?
A full explanation would get complicated very quickly. But that's essentially it.
Well then, now that it's all over, let's figure out what we've learned. The first thing I notice is that everything here is precisely as we left it, right before our deaths. This confirms that time passes differently in the afterlife than in the real world.
They say that right before death, time slows down, and your whole life flashes before your eyes.
That must be how you know you have one foot in the afterlife by that point. Anyway, clearly the few days we spend in the afterlife probably only amounted to a few short minutes in the real world. This also aligns with previous reports of widespread temporary memory loss among the Armory Palace personnel. Now it seems likely that those were all brief deaths caused by the Grim Reaper's so-called curse of death. To those unaware of the truth, dying and coming back to life must feel similar to a short bout of catatonia. This leaves me with a couple big questions. What are the conditions that trigger this so-called curse of death? And why are we resurrected after we die?
If nothing else, I think it shows that killing us wasn't her ultimate goal. We still don't know her true reasons for subjecting us to death.
Right. This time only got complicated because of the situation with the theater's ley lines. That's why she had to approach it differently. If the previous incidents of amnesia among the researchers are anything to go by, killing us is usually a pretty routine matter. Come to think of it, wasn't I about to note something down before I died? I can't remember what it was, but I think it was something related to my research project. Sorry, Traveler. I'll catch up with you again later. Right now, I have to make a trip back to the Armory Palace.
Sir, if I may, no one of your description has ever shown up in my investigations into Mr. Mitya's friends. Yet, you two seem very familiar with each other. Could you perhaps tell me where he was in such a rush to get to? And, by the way, have we ever crossed paths? Forgive the presumptuousness, but I feel a vague and indescribable sense of familiarity about you.
I can explain everything. Could you help me gather everyone in the theater in one place?
So Chuganov really is going to shut down the factory. I guess this theater incident actually did us some good after all. So, you said I promised to take you to the Armory Palace while we were in the afterlife, yes? I believe you. I think I even have a vague memory of it. Agreed. Let's check in on her first.
The whole reason for our trip to the Armory Palace anyway is to figure out what's going on with her health.
Welcome to the adventure. Thank you for